Hey everyone, in the following session we'll talk about why and how you can extend the Monday platform by developing apps on top of it, and what are the different types of apps you can build. My name is Tal, I'm a tech lead here at Monday, and in the last year I've founded and worked on the Monday Apps framework. I'm building products and helping teams here at Monday for the past 6 years and love everything around product development.
Hi everyone, my name is Vlad. I'm leading Monday Apps R&D team here at Monday. And I've been building development platforms for the past 10 years, and my biggest passion is everything related to web technologies. So let's go over the agenda for this talk. First of all, we're going to explain why, as monday.com, we decided to build our Monday Apps framework. What are the building blocks which construct our platform? What is a Monday app and how it can extend monday.com workOS? And what is the landscape of apps? What are the types of apps which exist? And what is a private, shareable, and marketplace app? And at the end, we will do a short summary for what we've learned during this session.
So before we start talking about the various things you can build as a Monday app, let's talk a bit about why we at Monday decided to build this framework and open our operating system for external developers in the first place. We are aiming to be the workOS for every company of any size from any vertical for managing anything. Different teams from different companies use Monday in so many different ways to manage the different aspects of their work. This is our biggest opportunity and our biggest challenge at the same time. We solve so many different types of problems using our core capabilities: project management, CRM and sales, marketing, software development, construction, and many more. But there is still so much room for deepening these use cases by adding specific capabilities on all fronts. By opening the Monday workOS to external builders so that they can build apps on top of it, we are allowing different businesses to add any capability they want to Monday, either for their own use or for sharing or selling to the Monday user base. We believe that by doing so, we can further extend the platform to fit any workflow and provide our clients with the perfect solutions that they need. This move from no-code platform to a low-code platform was very natural. It feels like Monday was born to be an apps building platform. From day one, in order to support many different use cases, we built our platform as a set of building blocks. Monday users use these building blocks while building their boards and dashboards in order to represent the various workflows in Monday. Today, most of the capabilities we are adding into Monday as Monday builders come in the shape of a new building block of one of these types. Monday users will then be able to add it to their boards and dashboards. By opening the Monday Apps framework, we are allowing any external developer to add new building blocks to the platform. We will now go over each one of these building block types and discuss each a bit further. Let's start with boards. Boards are the main entity in Monday. Everything starts with a board. Each board has many items, and these can represent all the various things that our users manage with Monday. Projects, tasks, clients, deals, campaigns, you name it. Columns are then added to a board in order to add certain data for each item on that board. Each column type represents a different data type and has its own UI and behaviors, from how the cell on the board looks to how you can filter or sort it, and many more. We today have more than 30 types of columns in our column center. You can think of each board with its items and columns as a database table you can read data from and write data to. The next building block we'll talk about is the board views. A board view is a way to visualize and manage data of a single board. The table is of course the most common one, but there are so many different ways to work on boards. Chart, timeline, form, Kanban are all different board views, allowing our users to work with and manage their data in the way that best suits them. Each board view is an application on a single board's context, and there is no limits to what you can do within it. The board views that are added to a board often work together with specific columns on that board. For example, the timeline allows users to choose which columns to display on it from the board. The chart groups board items according to a selected column. And these are just two examples. These three types of building blocks, boards, columns, and views, works great together, but they are limited as they allow you to work with a single board and a single view at a given time. Our dashboards, on the other hand, consist of many dashboard widgets you can work with at once. The dashboard widgets are similar to the board views. They are used to visualize and manage data from your boards, but can work on multiple boards at once. We have 30 different types of built-in dashboard widgets that users can add to their dashboards to see everything in one place. Integrations allow users to connect Monday to other services. Each integration in Monday comes with a bunch of recipes. These recipes are rules that are represented as some natural sentences, like for example, when status changes to something, send SMS message, performing the specified logic when triggered. Each one of these recipes listens for triggers either from Monday or an external app, and when triggered, performs some action on the other side. The user can add these recipes to their boards and this way integrate Monday with any third party. Today we have integrations with more than 50 apps with hundreds of recipes. Automation recipes work similarly to integrations. These are recipes that connect Monday to itself. For example, when status changes to something, notify someone. In addition to these static recipes that come built in with Monday, users can also create their own custom recipes with no code using our dynamic recipe builder. By adding automations to their boards, Monday users can automate their workflow and adjust it to perfectly fit their needs. Using all of these powerful and diverse building blocks, people can create for themselves the perfect boards and dashboards. These boards and dashboards often work together with each other, providing a complete solution to a specific problem. Our workspaces are packaging boards and dashboards together to a single container and allow you to split your account so everyone will get the content that is most relevant to them. Workspaces can represent many different things: teams, departments, projects, clients, or anything else that makes sense for a specific case. This sums up the most important types of building blocks that the Monday Work OS is composed of. While building a Monday app, you are basically able to write new building blocks and allow Monday users that install your app to use them. Everything that we could do up until now as Monday builders is now available to everyone. The sky is the limit. Your app can add new types of board views to Monday. These views will expose a completely custom user interface users can interact with from within their boards. The views can fetch and visualize data of that board, make any action to create or update stuff on it, interact with any other service, and integrate with our native features like filters, dialogues, and more. Similarly to board views, you can also add new dashboard widgets that can work on multiple boards. The API and capabilities of the dashboard widgets and the board views are almost identical in order to allow you effortlessly develop hybrid features that can work both as a board view or as a dashboard widget at once. Another exciting new building block is the item views, which is a brand new feature type you can build, released just a week ago. Unlike views and widgets, until now, we didn't have a store of item views, and the item page currently has 3 static views: updates, info boxes, and activity log. From now on, by building an item view, you can enhance the item page with new sections to visualize and manage data related to a single item on that board. We are really excited about this new feature that we've long felt is a crucial missing piece in the platform. While the previous 3 features we talked about, the board views, the dashboard widgets, and the item views, involved user interaction and are active during a session when the user is working in Monday, many apps need a server-to-server integration which works in the background regardless of a direct interaction of the user with the app. By building a custom integration in your app, you can do just that. Create your own recipe which listens for events in Monday or on your side, and perform any logic you need accordingly, executing actions on the other systems. By doing this, you can sync data between Monday and another system, enable powerful automated workflow involving multiple products, or add automations that connect Monday to itself. In addition to developing new building blocks as part of your app, you can also create your own template with no code in order to package your app and onboard people easily to start using it. Basically, you can create a workspace with boards and dashboards on your account, and once you have the full package, you add an explanation detailing the value of what you have built. Users will then find and be able to use your templates from our template center in Monday.
Thank you, Tal. So we just figured out what is a Monday app and how it can extend monday.com workOS. Now let's go over the different types of applications that you can build for Monday. We splitted the landscape of apps to 3 different types of apps: private, shareable, and marketplace. Private apps are the applications which are built as a tailor-made solution for the specific account and can be developed by the clients themselves or by the professional services partner. Shareable apps are the applications which can provide a value for multiple Monday accounts and needs to be shared only to some specific accounts. For example, if it requires high-touch implementation or developed by a partner who wants to have a competitive advantage of selling Monday to their clients. And a third type of apps, there are marketplace apps, applications which bring value for most of the Monday clients and will be placed in Monday Apps Marketplace. In this case, apps which are developed by partners, independent developers, or product companies going to pass the review process to become part of the marketplace. In the graph that you can see, there is a spread of the apps based on their type. There are the fewest amount of marketplace apps, but they have the biggest amount of users, and then there is a long tail of shareable and private apps, which are more specific and have less users. Both shareable and marketplace apps we are going to call public apps because in both cases they are going to be used by multiple accounts, and the difference is just the way how you deliver them. Let's dive a bit deeper into each type of the application and think about the use cases for each of them. As we already said, private apps are the applications which are developed by the clients or professional services to specific need of this client. For example, one monday.com client has a specific in-house system which is used for managing some workflow, for example, internal tailor-made CRM system. And this client is using monday.com to manage its projects. Every project in monday.com is connected to some specific lead in internal CRM system, and every time when users want to get some information about the project's lead, they would need to open and work within 2 systems, which is not so useful. By building a private app, this client can integrate monday.com with the CRM system and inject into monday.com all the relevant information about the lead so it can be accessible immediately in one place. As another example of building private apps, I want to mention monday.com. As far as you know, in Monday we're using monday.com platform for managing most of our internal processes. And for example, our operational team is managing a lot of communication with our counterparties via the encrypted emails. When an encrypted email should be sent via email to the counterparty, and the password to decrypt it needs to be sent via a different factor, for example, via SMS. So operational team, with help of one of our professional service partners, built a private app on top of our existing Gmail and Twilio integrations, which automates this specific flow. So even here in Monday, we find private apps useful and build them for ourselves. Since the official public launch of the Monday Apps platform in July, there are more than 30 companies which are already building their private apps. The second type of apps that you can build are shareable apps. Shareable apps are tailor-made solutions that can suit needs of several Monday accounts and not only one account, and require high-touch implementation usually. An example of such an app can be a complex shareable workflow template, which can include multiple predefined boards with some specific structure, built on top of these integrations and views, which can automate your business flow end to end. Shareable apps are usually built by Monday channel partners, which want to sell Monday more efficiently for some specific type of companies, like some specific vertical, for example, real estate agencies or software development houses. And Monday Apps Framework allows you to share your shareable app with a specific link and send this link to your clients, and control the usage of an app by defining which accounts are allowed to install an app via this link. But if your app can have an easy way to start, it's scalable and brings the solution for the big amount of monday.com customers, there are marketplace apps. Monday Apps Marketplace allows you to expose your app to all monday.com customers base. We're going to talk later on in more details about the process of publishing your app to Marketplace, how you should apply to this, and what is the process of reviewing your app by us. And as an example of Marketplace app, can be a Typeform app, which was built by the product company Typeform and allows creating very advanced forms based on the Monday board and collecting the responses from these forms back to Monday. Another example of the marketplace app is a DocuGen app, which was built by our partner Cloud Concept. This application allows you to automatically create invoices based on the data from the Monday board and seamlessly integrate them to your Google Drive account. These are just two examples, but Monday Apps Marketplace will contain many more apps, and this will be the place where every Monday customer can find something useful for them. And now I want to give a word back to Tal, who will do a summary of what we've just learned.
Thank you, Vlad. In order to summarize these three types of apps, we've created this table you can see right here that analyzes the differences between them based on 4 questions you can ask yourself. Of course, nothing here is strict, and there are always exceptions, but it should give you the sense for which kind of app you want to build. First of all, why do you build this app? If it's for integrating an internal system or enable a really unique workflow, it's probably going to be a private app. Sharable apps are usually aiming to solve a complex solution for a specific business use case, usually involving a high-touch implementation for people you are working with. If you are building an easy-to-start app for a big portion of the Monday user base, there is no reason for you not to build it for our marketplace and get a huge exposure. The next question is who you are. Monday partners are building all types of apps. They can build private apps as professional services for specific clients, shareable apps for their clients, or completely generic apps for the marketplace. Monday clients will most likely build private apps for their own use. Other product companies or indie developers and teams will usually want to build apps for the marketplace in order to use it as an acquisition channel for their app. The next question will be who is the app for? By definition, private apps are for a specific single Monday account. Shareable apps are typically built for serving dozens of Monday accounts. Marketplace apps that are exposed to the entire Monday user base will usually be relevant for at least hundreds of Monday accounts. The last question is how much effort I want to invest. Of course, this depends on what you are building, but in general, a basic private app can be built within even just a few hours. Shareable apps usually will take you at least a few days, as they need to be generic to work in multiple accounts. Marketplace apps, which need to stand in all of our standards and going through an approval process, will probably take you at least a few weeks. Ask yourself this bunch of questions in order to decide which type of app you are going to build. Thank you all for staying with us. We really hope you took something from this session and that it will help you think about ways you can build Monday apps and choose the right path for you.